Welcome back to week 6 of the Back to Self IFS group. For this week, we're focusing on the quality of connection, connectedness, and to do that, we'll be engaging in a type of inner child meditation. Although IFS inherently is inner child work, in this meditation, we'll be giving your system an opportunity to give you permission to meet younger parts of you and not to experience what they went through, but rather just to extend some self-energy to them and see if they'd be willing to receive some of it. If at any point during this meditation you notice the concerns are too large and parts aren't ready yet to unblend and give you the space to lead through this meditation, feel free to just stop and just rest and breathe, staying in your body. If you're seated, place your right hand on your belly. If you're laying down, place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. Centering your attention deep under the belly button. Imagining a small orange speck beginning to grow with each breath from within. With each breath, the orange illuminates more, filling your lower belly. Not quickly, until it's just the right size to stay comfortably for the rest of this meditation. Good. Now notice tension or tightening in your body, gently breathing into those areas. Noticing as you breathe into it, your body relaxes more with each exhale. Bring your attention to your toes, the tips of your toes. See if you notice any sensations. Maybe wiggle them, bring some energy to that area, moving up to your knees, your calves, your thighs, maybe squeezing a little bit or shaking your legs out. Bring your attention back to that lower abdomen, your orange light. Moving up to your chest, to your throat, down your arms, your hands. See if you can find any tingling or static in your fingertips. Bring your attention up to your forehead. Maybe raise your eyebrows a few times and letting them sit comfortably. Then to the crown of your head. Now imagine you're going to take your mind back to a place where you lived as a child. Maybe a preferred home or one that's more clear in your memory. As you consider that, notice any concerns from any parts of you. Just let them know that we're just imagining for now. And if they can give you some space to allow you to do that. Just look at the outside of the house and remember things that you identified as a child, maybe trees or other houses, places you sat and dreamed of the life that you hadn't lived yet. Happy memories, happy things. And then you notice the front door. What do you remember? See if the front door brings up any concerns or fears from any parts. Let them know that you're here as an adult now, and there's no one at home. There's no one in there. Ask how it might feel to knock on the door. Notice any apprehension. Wherever you are, just come back to your belly, your breathing, the orange light. Taking a moment to check in. Remind your parts that there's nothing inside of this internal world that can hurt you. And this right here is not about any other memories. It's all about you and your parts. And there's nobody in the home. See if they'd be willing to let you knock and let you lead them. Ensure them that they can stay very close by. If that feels okay, you knock on the door, and a small child opens. You look down at the child's head. It's soft and bright, its hair. And this is you. Just as you look affectionately at other people's children or your own children, so you look at yourself. Your little hand, your childhood clothes, maybe mud or dirt on your shoes. What are you wearing? Extend compassion and connectedness to them, to that child, by breathing into that orange light in your belly and offer them to maybe receive some of it. Notice the open-heartedness growing towards this little one, getting the love that a child expects. Notice how they feel towards you as they begin to recognize you. See if you can get a little closer. The child takes your hand, and you feel how little and soft it is. They move you towards the first room, let's say the kitchen, and you notice your favorite foods on the shelves, the floors, the curtains, plates. It's familiar, and it's like familiar old friends. You're happy to see them again. Breathing into the orange in your lower belly. As the child takes you to other living areas, maybe you see books or things that you loved, things that you were interested in or fascinated you. And you smile at the child, continuing to offer that vibrant orange light of connectedness. And the smile is returned. They smile back. Notice how that feels. Notice a slight smile forming on your physical face right now. Maybe giving your face permission to just smile a little bit, your smallest smile. And holding your child's hand, move room to room, allowing them to show you anything else that excites them, toys. And just slow down and see your places of comfort. Good. You return back to the front door, still holding hands. Notice any concerns coming up, feelings or parts that don't want to let go of this warm little hand. And look at this child, so deserving of all of this love it will receive. You open the door, you let go of the hand, and the child moves first out of the house, waiting for you. So you close the door, happy to leave. And there's no one else there now that you're leaving. You take the child's hand and together you walk away from the home, down the street maybe. How do they feel? Do they feel connected to you? See if other parts of you witnessed this experience. Parts that are afraid of letting you connect to yourself because you might be overwhelmed by the younger parts. They might take you down a dark path. Parts that might be concerned how you look. See if they noticed. Allow them to see that self was able to connect with the younger, vulnerable part. And thank them for giving you this space and working so hard for you. This child, like all parts, has always been living inside of you. It never left. and it never will. It is a part of you, and you are deserving of the same love this child is deserving of. Notice any shifts in the space you created. And with your hand or hands on your belly, you'll begin with one big full inhale into your hands, making that orange ball real big as you can, and then letting it out. And the next one, go to 3/4 full, 3/4 size of your stomach. Yeah. And breathe it out, and the orange ball gets bigger and smaller. Breathe in halfway into your belly, into those hands, and breathe out. Breathe in 1/4 of the way, and breathe out. And then just return to natural breathing. Putting one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Just honoring yourself for giving yourself this time. And at your speed and your rate, just come back by wiggling your toes and fingers and slowly opening your eyes.